Tonight you can learn more about the importance of investing in girls, particularly girls of color, with mentorship, advocacy, and opportunities. Dr. Monique Couvson is the author of Girls Unlimited, How to Invest in Our Daughters with More Than Just Money. And she and Dominique Johnson, the founder of Daughters Beyond Incarceration, are both joining us now. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
So we're going to get to hear a little bit from you this morning, but there is an event this evening where we'll be able to hear a lot more about your good work.
Yes, absolutely.
Tell me about the event.
Yeah, the event is a conversation with Dominique about my latest book, which is called Girls Unlimited, How to Invest in Our Daughters with More Than Money. It's an invitation, really, for us to explore all the ways that girls are experiencing unique conditions that sometimes impact their well-being in negative ways, and ways that we can create societies, ecosystems, programming that provides an opportunity for them to thrive, not despite what happens in their lives, but because of what happens in their lives.
I think that's beautiful. You may or may not know, but I'm raising 5 daughters myself.
Oh, congratulations.
So very invested
Right,
in what you have to say. Thank you. But you're so right. There is so much happening in the world, and as mothers trying to navigate that while raise our daughters to be the next generation of strong women is no small task. Tell me about your work, because your organization is really tied into what you're doing as well.
Absolutely.
Dr. Couvson runs a beautiful organization. It's called Grant Makers for Girls of Color. They believed in us from the start. So I run a nonprofit that works to support girls ages 8 to 18 that have a currently or formerly incarcerated parent. And our work educates those girls on how to navigate the obstacles that they'll face because of having an incarcerated parent. Dr. Couvson invested in us early on to ensure that we have the support that we need to help those girls thrive.
You know, and you talk about investing, and your book mentions investing more than just money.
Yes.
You know, a lot of times when I look to families and parents who are doing what I want to do, and people I want to be like, it's the investment of time, a lot of times, that I feel like is even more powerful than money. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, it's time. It is aligning the financial resources with all of the other things that we know to impact the well-being of our girls in some very specific ways. It's about pouring into mentorship. It's about pouring into opportunities to learn. It's about removing those barriers to girls being able to activate and access quality education. It's about a lot of things that involve, a financial resource aligned with a worldview. A worldview that allows us to see girls at their full potential, and then that creates conditions for them to realize that potential. So the work at G4GC as a philanthropic intermediary was absolutely to invest in Daughters Beyond Incarceration and to think about how we impact the lives of girls who are already experiencing systemic violence through the incarceration of their parents, and ways that we can pour into them so that they are well and thriving and graduating and have mentors and are doing the things that we want girls to do.
Absolutely. What are some of the things that you both have seen, you both can answer this question, change in these girls through the mentorship, through the funding, through the education, that maybe make their generation different from what their parents experienced?
The main thing that I will say is that we have a 100% graduation rate.
Wow.
Every girl that comes to our organization, she graduates. In addition to that exposure, we expose them to new careers and new places that they have never thought about attending. But more important than that, we educate them to educate their audience. So our girls, they speak on panels, they host workshops, and they educate adults on how to create safe spaces for girls that are impacted by incarceration.
Well, that is beautiful, and I could pick y'all's brains for the next hour. But if you want to hear more from these women, again, that panel is tonight.
Yes.
What time?
5:30.
And where can folks go to come see you guys?
You can come to the Boulevard, 2129, or read the Castle Haley. Just look for the building with all the pictures of beautiful girls on the outside.
I love it. Thank y'all so much for coming this morning. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Shelby.
Thank you so much.